Dear viewers, welcome back. You are watching Vision for Success. We are discussing Zakat management in Islam. Here with us Imam Shamsi Ali. So when we are paying zakat in the month of Ramadan, but everybody is waiting for that for the rewards. But if somebody needs in other month,
Yes, zakat is supposedly not only to be paid in the month of Ramadan, and there is no such rules in Islam that you have to pay it in the month of Ramadan. It is just because the people think that it's easy to remember. You know, you paid the month of Ramadan last year, so again the month of Ramadan this year, so easy to remember. Secondly, they say in the month of Ramadan reward is multiplied, but I think if specific ibadah like zakat, which is also being conducted outside Ramadan, it's also multiplied, so you don't have to worry about that. But my point is zakat basically is not only, and it is very crucial, and sometimes Muslims understand in this way, that zakat is go to the poor on the street, just give you and they can eat. You know, for me, zakat can be utilized, more effective than that. And that is gathering the zakat and think about how to invest this zakat, of course in the halal way, so that this investment can be built for factories, can be built for whatever, so that the people around us can be empowered economically. I think we need to rethink the way we manage zakat. The zakat is not only directly given to the poor, they can buy some food, sandwich and eat, but I think how to manage this
to generate
more income for our society, for our community. Because truly, if zakat is properly managed worldwide in the Muslim lands, with the rich Muslims, it is quite enough to fight against poverty, not only in the Muslim lands, but also worldwide. I think Muslims can defeat World Bank and IMF, if zakat accumulation can be utilized and can be managed properly. I'm sure a lot of poverty problems in the Muslim lands can be solved in 1 and 2 days.
And the mosque and other institutions, they can collect zakat, they can take some initiatives to do business and other, or promoting and exploring the business.
Yeah, as long as that business is intended to empower the poor people. So instead of directly giving them the money, they use it temporarily, just buying some food and finish, and then they are coming back again to the poverty.
They remain poor.
They remain poor. That money can be kept and open up opportunity so that these poor people can have opportunity to work, can have opportunity to generate income. That one is better than just giving him money to buy food. I think we can rethink this in the Muslim community. But unfortunately, the conventional understanding, the orthodoxy understanding of zakat is just taking money from the rich, give it to the poor, buying the food, and they remain poor. And that is not basically the intention of zakat.
The same people are taking zakat every year.
Yeah, the same. And that is not the intention of zakat. Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed zakat in the Quran so that you have to pay zakat? The intention is so that you can free them from poverty. You can free the poor people from poverty. And that is what is the meaning of wafir riqab, means when someone is on loan, free them. And the poor people just looks like they have a lot of loan for themselves because they need to eat. So we have to free them. How to free them? Empower them economically.
So zakat can be given to non-Muslims?
No. Consensusly, because zakat is a part of pillars of Islam, rituals. So according to the Muslim scholars, that zakat is primarily intended to the Muslims poor. Unless no more, and then other purposes, because you can also use it for fisabilillah, in the path of Allah, building schools and others. While you building school, possibly also non-Muslim can have some. But you cannot give it directly to the poor because of the nature of zakat, which is ritual. Just equivalent to the salat itself. But in Islam, zakat is not the only thing that we can do. There's charity, sadaqah. There is nafaqah, infaq. All these can be utilized for our non-Muslim friends who are in need. And the reason behind that, because Islam is kindness. It's about rahmah. It's about mercy. So when you are you are merciful to the Muslim, then you have to be merciful to the non-Muslims as well. When you are kind to the Muslims, then you have to be kind also to the non-Muslims. There is no basically different. Only that he is Muslim, he has two rights over us. That is the right as a human being and the right as a Muslim. But they are all human beings, and every human being has the right over us to be helped, so that we can give them assistance, we support them. That's what Islam is about, because Islam is for everybody, and Islam is so open and inclusive.
So there is another question like we pay tax.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to pay zakat in addition to tax?
Basically, so far, yes. And that's what the Muslim sometimes try to say, no, 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 I pay already tax. In New York, you have maybe almost 30% of your income is already going to the tax. So should we consider that as a part of zakat? Of course not, because zakat, number one, has specific amount. Number two, has specific address. You address that money to certain group of people. While tax is given to the government, and the government is spending that money mostly to build infrastructure, street, highway, and all this kind of stuff. So there is no guarantee that your money is going to the poor people. And so I think we cannot be so easy to give interpretation that paying tax itself is a part of zakat, unless there is an agreement with the government. I mean, if it's Islamic government in a Muslim government, Muslim countries, and the government say that a part of the tax is given as zakat. Okay, so let's say your income is 40,000 annual year. How much tax that you pay? Such certain percent. Now, almost 30%. Now, 2.5% of that 30% is considered zakat with the agreement from the government. That is possible. But unless you have an agreement, you cannot consider that as a part of zakat, because the intention is different. And this is an ibadah, it's not just social gift. So, in conclusion, we don't consider tax as a part of zakat.
So we'll take another break, we'll come back shortly. Dear viewers, you are watching Vision for Success. Stay with us.